Our planet Earth is home to a plethora of species. Humans are only one of them, and the results of our Industrial Revolution, especially, have caused many pollutants to run rampant through the planet. Where the biggest problem, especially, is us burning down our forests and our trees. Forest fires are caused mostly from human activity. So, us burning debris such as yard waste, leaving campfires unattended, having machinery make sparks on the roads, or having even car accidents where the engines will explode in forests, um, cigarette butts and fireworks, and even arson, which is purposefully set fires by humans. So the only about 10% of these fires are caused by natural phenomena such as lightning or volcanoes. Um, these fires are dangerous. They take away habitats. They cause pollution. They are killing Australian wildlife and people and buildings, and it happens in California a lot. There's like hot spots to this problem, and it's becoming worse and worse because of how we're dealing with pollution and global warming as a whole. And one of the main things that we can do to mitigate this global crisis of global warming in general is to try to help the lungs of our world, which are the trees. The trees do a lot of essential work that you don't see with your eye. Honestly, it's really with the air releasing oxygen and removing carbon dioxide and even other pollutants that you wouldn't even think of unless you do the research for it. It cuts down a use of electrical energy, um, because in the summer when people try to use the air condition, if they had more trees planted in their yard, even as few as 2 or 3 trees to have shade above your house, then you can do more opening the windows instead of using the electricity for the air condition. And if all the houses in the neighborhood had more shade coverage, then the whole area would be cooler and everybody would be cutting down on the use of their air condition electrical use. Um, sorry. The shade also minimizes evaporation, so you would be conserving water at the same time because the trees maintain the water in the same area and also cut down on soil erosion. So that will help our agricultural industry and other areas of wildlife that need the plants and the greenery in order to keep living. Um, I don't know if you know much about the ecosystem and biology, but if you have one species die out, then there's a chain reaction to all of the other ones. They'll either become extinct or start to die out also. For example, if all the bees were to die out, then a lot of other plants depending on their pollination and a lot of animals depending on the honey and the things that they did to make food would also become extinct or die out. So it also gives us a lot of resources as like wood and paper and shelter, and this effort could potentially give us more jobs and help people that are struggling or less fortunate if they couldn't find any other work. I'm sure the organizations that I've done research on would help. So the organizations that you can go to help, either volunteer or even looking for work. The two that I really looked into were the Nature Conservancy and Tree People. Sorry for mispronouncing it if I did, or stuttering, but if you have any questions, you can always email me for them. The sources that I had for both the wildfire statistics and the information about trees include Facts and Statistics, Wildfires, Insurance Information Institute. Impact 2019 was the year the world burned by Laura Pattison. The Nature Conservancy official website at nature.org, and Tree People, the top 22 benefits of trees. Again, you can email me with any questions, and have a good shift.